Hello and welcome back to Midnight Wolf Tarot, Scorpio. It's so great to see you guys again. For any new Scorpios that are here, I'm Elizabeth, so it's very nice to meet you. And this is a general reading. This is a general reading for love and relationships, so not everybody may resonate with this video. You may not resonate with all of my videos, but there could be something here for you. I would always check your Venus sign to make sure that it is in correlation with Scorpio. Our Venus sign does have a lot to do with how we love, so that is a good sign to know in which how you love. So it's a good thing. Any cross watchers here, welcome. If you are with a Scorpio, there could be some good information here for you. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get this started, okay? Universe, what messages do we have for Virgo for March 2021 for love and relationships? Universe, what messages do we have for Virgo March 2021 for love and relationships? Love and relationships for Virgo. And let's go ahead and let's see. See if we can get a base card here. And this is our first card here. Ace of Pentacles. Huh, interesting. You could have a new offer coming your way. It's definitely a good positive energy here. So let's see, something else is flipped over. You're getting out of a little bit of a bad transition, Scorpio. So that is good. You have the Five of Cups in reverse. You know, you're kind of, you saw that, how that card flew just now. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the Five of Cups there in the reverse, I think, you know, you're finally turning around. You have finally turned the corner. I think that someone did make an offer to you, but you weren't necessarily ready for this offer. I think you were dealing with the past relationship and you weren't quite ready. You were still in a very healing phase of that relationship. So you were very closed off, but now you're finally reopening yourself to new possibilities. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, though, I think like this offer that is coming your way, you're still a little bit cautionary. But with the Six of Wands that you have here, and I'll flip that over so you can see, Six of Wands, there's a point of victory here. I think that there's a huge change for you. The fact that you finally got out of that old transition and you're moving into a new direction, you know, and we are changing seasons, right? You know, we're definitely, well, at least we should be in spring, but certain states are still dealing with some crazy winter weather. But Scorpio, that always impacts you really, really bad. A lot of Scorpios go into kind of a hermit almost like state, a hibernation, if you will. You know, during the time of winter, anything from like November on until the season changes, a lot of you struggle with that, but you have definitely have turned the corner and you're ready to accept this potential offer here. So that is great news. You know, you could be dealing, that offer could also be from a fire sign as well, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So let's go ahead and continue forward here. That's exciting. Hopefully, oh, okay. Well, let's say that I got too excited. That was a problem. I got too excited, and man, I think I jinxed you. Darn it. Alright, we have Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so although you want a victory in this situation, I think you're going to move very slow in this situation. Definitely think that there is a fire sign that is very interested in you. I'm really feeling an Aries connection here, but I think the Aries is a little more serious than you are right now. You're very cautionary. So although that they would be willing to marry you one day, you're sitting there saying, yeah, it's gonna take a long time before you show me that you're worth that kind of effort. You're gonna have to show me a lot of things, in which fire signs are able to do that. They're very powerful signs, you know, and especially Leo and Aries. Sagittarius is a very powerful sign too, because they are a fire sign, but sometimes they kind of they struggle a little bit. But I'm really feeling a big pull with Aries here for you guys. And then you have Three of Wands in the reverse here. So you're also they're gonna have to impress you, Scorpio. They are going to have to impress you. They're gonna have to dress to impress, you know, because whoever you were dealing with in your past, you know, they hurt you, and they hurt you bad, to where your Five of Cups probably was in the upright position and you would not turn around, didn't care if there was another possibility of love for you. You were just like, no, I'm done. Like, I'm fine just being alone for the rest of my life. I don't want to deal with anybody. But this person, you know, they came storming in and had a legitimate offer that you can at least see that, but it's gonna take a while for you to, you're gonna watch. Yeah, you're gonna watch and observe them and be like, okay, are you just showing me all these good things about you right now, but then are you gonna change? You know, you have eyes on them, definitely, but you're at least happy that you found this individual. So let's continue to move forward. And with the Hierophant here, you know, very high energy. This is a real good connection. Um, you know, even with, you know, the fear that I jinxed you guys. And I was like, oh no, I'm like, you know, for once, I'm like, thought it was gonna be a big celebration, but you know, at the same time, I think eventually it will be. You know, especially with the Hierophant here. All right, a lot of strong energy here. You have the Five of Wands in reverse here. So this Aries, they have their guards down, and you are having your guards down. And I think at the same time that is, it kind of scares you. You're kind of scared because you're like, okay, I don't want to get hurt again, but I'm willing to open myself up. I'm willing to try again. Okay. And with the Emperor in reverse here, and this is a sign of Aries. Okay. And with this, I feel like with how everything started with you guys, it kind of flipped them upside down because they're having a hard time reading you. They're not quite sure. Um, and as I say that, the Death card comes out. Your sign is Scorpio. Um, Aries and Scorpio right there together. But Aries is a little cautionary now too, because of the fact that you kind of held yourself back. You were concerned of this. I feel like Aries felt like they kind of came running at the gates a little too fast, and it freaked you out, and so now they're kind of backing off a bit. But you're ready for something new. You see the potential of this situation, the opportunity that it holds. So let's continue on here. See what else we get. Ooh, wow. Yeah, with Judgment, you have Judgment here. So I really feel heavy, Scorpio, that you're trying not to let what your past relationships, how those went, be of this relationship. And so you're trying, I feel like you were betrayed really bad. Yeah, you were betrayed. It's like someone cheated on you, and they really hurt you. And so you're trying not to allow those past judgments to come into this situation. With the star here, you know that you see the potential of what this person has to offer, but you are concerned of the repeated cycle here with the world in reverse. You almost feel like this Aquarius is too good to be true. And you're worried about that, but at the same time with judgment here, you're trying not to let this other person suffer for what the other person did. So let's look at the future. What does the future hold currently for this situation? Yeah, Ten of Swords. I think there's going to be a small hiccup here. You know, this is also Libra, Gemini, as well as Aquarius. I'm feeling really heavy that, you know, it's, although you felt that you were ready for this relationship, you're kind of slipping backwards a little bit. I think you're starting to close yourself off a little bit, and that's what's throwing this Aries off. You're just scared of getting hurt again. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in reverse here as well. So I think, you know, that the Aries kind of caught on that they kind of came running out the gate a little too fast and they might have freaked you out. Two of Wands, they are definitely going to back up from you. Which is going to scare you, and I think that that's what's going to hurt. I think that you feel like that you finally found somebody and you might have blew it because you're allowing what has happened to you in the past come into this relationship. So having any self-doubt or anything like that, with the Death card, what's going on here? Yeah, Seven of Cups, and in the reverse, you don't want any other options. You are very interested in this person, and this person is very interested in you. You know, whether it be an Aries, I mean, it could be an Aries or it could be with anybody that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to necessarily be an Aries, but like I'm feeling drawn heavy energy towards Aries. You know, neither one of you want any other options. Like, just go with the flow. Like, don't be so scared, Scorpio. Don't be so afraid you're going to get burned again. But I know, you know, Scorpio as well. You know, I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I was actually supposed to be a Scorpio, but I came out a little early, so it made me a Libra. But I feel like I'm a false Libra because majority of my birth chart is Scorpio, so I feel like I connect to you guys really well. But continuing on here, you know, you have the Three of Cups here. You know, this is going to be a point of celebration, and you're going to come out of the Hermit phase here. You know, and this is also the sign of Virgo, but you're going to get out of this. You're going to get back out. I feel like there's going to be a shift here, and that, like, you're going to get real distant real quick, and that's going to throw off the person that you're dealing with, and they're going to be unsure of what the heck is going on, and it's going to throw things off a little bit. But you know, with the world here, let's kind of see what's going on with that. Yeah, it's of high energy, so don't let your past mess up the situation. And I think, like, very much so, looking at that you may have made some mistakes in your past relationship, that the other individual blamed you for cheating. You know, they had the audacity to do that. They're like, well, if you wouldn't have been so closed off, I wouldn't have done this, which isn't anywhere scope of reality. You know, they cheated because they wanted to cheat, and that was just that. You know, none of that was your fault. So stay in high energy, and check this out as well. As I was just looking at this, you have matching, okay? You have the Hierophant and you have the High Priestess. Okay, so you have these two together, two high energy sources, male and female together, okay? So you have that. And so I'm going to have to break this apart a little bit. And then you have the Emperor here, right? With Scorpio. Not saying you haven't found your match or nothing. But I think you found your match, you know, in terms of energy and everything. You know, I do feel for some Scorpios this is an Aries. Some of you are connecting highly to an Aries, but not everyone connects with the zodiac sign. So, you know, take what you can get from it and leave the rest. But that's quite interesting to me. But overall, I mean, this is a good situation. I really think you found something great, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and move forward and just see if we can pull additional information for you in from a different deck here. Okay. Will this relationship? Oh, there goes one. 10 of Cups. Not too bad. You know, with your original offer there with the Ace of Pentacles. So there you go. Moving on. The Sun. You know, this person makes you happy. They make you so happy. And you know it. They make you so happy, and it's so simple, and I think that that's what scares you, Scorpio. Like, you're used to some complications. I mean, Scorpios are very quiet. With the Fool here in reverse, you know, I think that with the old situation there, you were concerned that you weren't ever going to get a new beginning, but you are. And again, the Three of Cups comes out with the Eight of Cups. Celebration. But at the same time, you're trying not to get too excited. But you can't let your past haunt you. Look, you already got the Ten of Cups. You got it. You got the Ten of Cups. Don't let it convert down to an Eight of Cups. Don't worry, Scorpio. Don't worry. You know, you have something. You finally found it. You know, and I do feel like it's with an Aries. But of course, for anybody, it could be with anybody. It doesn't necessarily have to be with an Aries, but that's what I'm pulling and connecting with. Alright. Yeah, you have a point of an awakening, okay? And you're going to wake up to the reality that you finally found the happiness that you deserve, okay? You're going to be able to let go of all that past. And it's going to be in correlation with that Ace of Pentacles, okay? With the Eight of Coins in reverse, you're going to realize real quick that you're not going to have to put so much effort into this relationship that you had to in the other one. The other one, you were working so hard just to keep things flowing. And that's not the case, okay? And you have the Moon here, okay? You have the Moon card here. So I would say, you know, just slow down. Slow yourself down, if need be. If you start questioning things, like with the Eight of Cups, right? With the Eight of Cups, that's when you start re-questioning things. I would just start slowing things down a little bit if it's freaking you out. To slow it down a piece. But overall, I mean, this individual does make you happy. Nine of Coins, and so this could be why. I think sometimes maybe this Aries or this individual that you're dealing with has some signs of immaturity. Or they may not be as good with money as you would like them to be. I feel like they don't. Yeah, I'm feeling a big pull towards that. Like, they don't know how to budget. And that scares you, and understandably so. But you have the Lovers under, under the deck as well. So now we have Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers together with the Ten of Cups. this is looking good. I think you really found something special. So let's look just a little bit more. Just a little extra checking things out. Alright, universe, what additional messages do you have for Scorpio in 2021, especially in correlation with Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers? You know, and with the Lovers, of course, that could be Gemini. But, like I said, I feel a very heavy fire energy here. And Aries and Scorpio, they do make a beautiful match. They do have very dominant energies, so they do match each other very nicely. Alright, let's see. Ace of Pentacles, Lovers, Scorpio, March 2021. Any additional? Yeah, you're overthinking something here, and you're looking at the time. I feel like that you're worried that like the time's gonna run out, but then you shift out of that. You get out of this sense of overwhelm. It's like you catch yourself and you're like, hey, stop it. You like, stop being concerned about it. With the Hangman, you get to a sense of enlightenment here that you catch yourself doing it and you're like, stop it. You like, stop focusing on your past. Look more towards your future. Look at what you have. You finally found what you've been looking for. Don't lose it, right? But the Seven of Wands is here. So if you are dealing with an Aries fire sign, your guard's going to go up a little bit just because, you know, you shied away from them a little bit and that scared them. It scared them. So, you know, don't let that go. But at the same time, with the Six of Swords, and I have a lot of air coming out, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, but they're not going to move away from you, Scorpio. And you're not going to move away from this person. You know, you guys are together. And I think you will reach that point of celebration to where this relationship will continue to move. Another Three of Cups. This card has come out now 3 times. So that's 333 right there. So you're going to get to a point of celebration that as long as you guys are together, that this relationship will eventually move into a higher commitment, possibly marriage, and you get the star. Alright? So, very, very beautiful, Scorpio. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. The last few readings I've done for you guys, it wasn't always the best. You know, it's like you were dealing with a lot of negative energies and going through a lot of stuff, and I think you finally broke free of that and you found something special. So don't be afraid that you finally found something good, because it is possible. Alright, so let's pull some quick oracle cards for you guys, just for love and healing. For, you know, because I do feel there's some Scorpios out there that haven't made the transition. They're still kind of stuck in their past a little bit. So I want to see what love and healing cards that we can bring out to kind of help you through that transition. And for the Scorpios that are still kind of on the fence, you know, like, are you sure that I found something good? Are we sure? So let's check that out for you guys. Alright, Scorpio, March 2021 for love and healing. Help through transition, universe. And that card came flying out. Strength. Alright, strength. Use your strength and realize that if you are dealing with an Aquarius, that they are people of high strength. And Scorpio, so are you. So are you. And here you go. Heal the ouch. So like I said before, a lot of you got burned. Give me 1 second. I need something to drink here. I have a little bit of a cold. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah, heal the ouch. This, it's hard when you've been hurt, okay? Um, Overall, coming to life, after you go through that healing phase, you're coming to life, and so there's a lot of you that are coming to life, and you've already found that person. And for the ones that are still having a tough time, you're going to have to rebalance yourself before you can get past what had happened. But the person that wronged you, I guarantee you that person is hurting more than you. Magic prayer. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful card. I love it because as long as you keep believing in yourself, Scorpio, sometimes that's all you need. Scorpio, you guys are very strong. Overall, very, very strong signs. And there's a lot of times that you don't need anybody. And that's why you can shut doors really quick. You can just say, okay, I'm done. And you can close those doors and just be alone and be content with that. And a lot of you may choose to do that for some period of time. But that's why you're able to. Because a lot of you, are content with just being with yourself. But eventually you get to that point that, like, I would like to try companionship again. And when you make that transition, there's going to be something there for you. And like I said, the person that burned you, I guarantee you they're hurting more. Uh, because for the Scorpios that are involved in this, you all have very beautiful souls. And that person screwed up really, really bad. So let's pull from the Angel of Guidance deck. So this deck is kind of freaking out just a little bit. So that's interesting. So I feel like there's some Scorpios that are wanting guidance right now, but at the same time, you don't. Let's see. March 2021 for Scorpio. Yeah. Angel of Pleasure. Take pleasure in the things that you do. Take pleasure in the things that you do, Scorpio. So a lot of you guys right now, the ones that are healing, here you go again, Goddess of Strength. Look into yourself to find that strength and continue to move forward. This is stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. So you aren't, I definitely feel like this is more for the Scorpios that are transitioning out of that phase where they closed off that relationship that they were in. You held your ground. And you got to hold your self-respect because you held your ground. You realized that you didn't deserve what happened. And, everything's going to turn out just fine for you guys because you did that. And you also have Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. And so this card's important because anytime that we have a transition, especially with relationships and things like that, we tend to not take care of ourselves as well as we should sometimes. But for the ones that are still transitioning, that are still in a hermit-like phase, for the ones that they haven't turned the corner yet, don't beat yourself up over it. It's like if you want the extra Oreo cookie, go for it. But, ultimately, you want to make sure that you're not harming yourself, in a negative way either. You don't want to drag yourself down either, so stay in that strength. And Angel of Expression, speak your truth, and express yourself clearly. Okay, express yourself clearly. And it's interesting because I did a reading for Virgo and that same card came out, but I think, Yeah, Virgo is having a tough time speaking their truth. But, you know, I've never seen Scorpios being afraid to speak their truth. Like, you guys are the first ones to kind of put the hammer down and be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. It's like, there's the door, and I'm shutting it. Have a good day. You know, a lot of Scorpios are that way, even though inside, um, yeah, it's a little tougher on the inside, you know, and so then you're trying to deal with it. So just speak your truth to yourself and to say, hey, I did the right thing. I closed the door that needed to be closed so I can move on to something better. Okay, so let's see what else you have for March 2021 in regards to love and healing, since some Scorpios still need some of that healing and guidance here. But for all Scorpios in general, let's see who pops out. March 2021 Scorpio. Spirit of wisdom. You know, you have the wisdom to move forward, Scorpio, and I think for the ones that have taken the time to do that soul searching, you know, you are kind of gaining higher ground, and you're now open to a new relationship, and you have connected to the relationship that you're meant for. And here you have Dancer of Promise. Okay, so this is definitely for the Scorpios that are still transitioning out of. Why am I not surprised you got this card? Hunter of Death. Why wouldn't you get this, Scorpio? You know, the Death card is your card, and so that's interesting that it came out of a completely different deck. You know, so for the ones that are transitioning out of that negative phase in space of energy, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. And you also have Hunter of Dreams, because you're going to reopen yourself up, and you're going to ask yourself and tell yourself, you know, what do I really want? And you know that you would like companionship. You know you don't want to stay alone forever. Okay? But this is the real important one. Ancestor memory. Okay, so like I said earlier, for the Scorpios that were dealing with the Judgment card, and things like that, and kind of wondering if the new individual in their life, if they were going to repeat the same patterns. Don't let old memories affect the current relationship that you're in. You found something beautiful, so don't let old thoughts and memories haunt you. Don't do that. And you have Spirit of Healing. So the Scorpios that still need to heal, continue on your healing path. You're going to heal. You're going to turn that corner. And when you do, there's going to be someone there that is quite special. And overall for this deck is Spirit of Love. You're going to find it. So some Scorpios, they already found it. The ones that were able to transition, and they're already through their healing phase, and they already found something new. You already found it. For the Scorpios that are still going through this healing phase, you're going to turn the corner, and it's going to be there for you too. So I'm very excited for all of you, you know, for the Scorpios that resonated with this video. I look forward to doing your April 2021 reading and see how things change and develop, and see, you know, what else is out there. And I hope you resonated with this video and that you were able to take away something from this video. If you would like to, hit the like button. And if you are new to my channel, definitely hit the subscribe button. If you would like to join my team and follow along, I would love to have you there. But if you hit the like button, it does help me out a lot. It helps to get the video out there for me. And it also helps me to know that you resonated with the videos. I also respond to comments. I love communicating with you guys. So please leave me a comment so I can sit and chat with you, all of you, and to see what your input is and see what's going on with you. See how much you resonated with this video, okay? I look forward to seeing you all in April. You all have a wonderful day. Scorpio, you guys are the best. Much love. Bye.